Good morning, friends, and welcome to basically spend the day with me, day in the life, get it all done style video. I have so much to do today. It's right around 7 a.m. I slept in today. I feel amazing, but I have a lot of things to do. I have the day off from work, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to do a full work day, just doing things around my house that I need to get done, and let's spend the day together because you're going to help me stay productive, and hopefully I can do the same. You can turn this video on when you have a lot of things to do, and I can help you be productive. Here is my to-do list for the day. I'm not going to waste any more time right now just standing here chatting. Let's get going. The very first thing I did was fill up my water bottle. And yes, you can see this is a real house and I have a sink full of dishes. So anyone who doesn't think cleaning is not a workout doesn't clean correctly. No, just kidding. It is a workout. You are moving. You are doing a ton. You're making beds, unmaking beds, doing laundry. You're up, you're down, you're vacuuming. It is a workout. It's an active exercise, in my opinion. You're getting a lot of steps in. I feel like I get a lot better of a workout in cleaning my house now. Obviously, that's 2-story and a ton bigger than our apartment, obviously, but this is not a deep cleaning routine. This is kind of like my weekly reset. Typically, I do this on Sundays, but I knew I had the day off today, so I thought, you know what? I'm not going to do it on a Sunday. I'm going to enjoy the day with my husband, and then while he's at work, I'll kind of have like a work day for myself. Also, I will link a video down below for the detergent that I use. You can check it out over on a video. I'm super lucky I'll be working with them again here soon, but they're the best, the absolute best. We love them, and nothing makes my sheets and towels feel and smell better, and they're super eco-friendly. So I'm just going around the house gathering towels, starting the bedding. I like to always have the washer and dryer running when I'm cleaning because it's kind of like a nonchalant activity. I don't have to babysit it. I personally love laundry. I know that's like not a thing. It's not people's jam, but I love laundry. This towel closet also I haven't cleaned out in like a year, and I'm really considering getting rid of everything in here minus like 5 things because we don't use anything in here. And I know one day I'll probably be like, oh, I should have kept it. But like, I feel like I could donate it all and then just be done. The loft is definitely our hangout spot, especially on the weekends. If it's just me and my husband, we don't have any company over. And a lot of times we just chill here till bedtime. So I don't bother tidying it every single day. It's just one of those spaces that I know we're going to use every single night. But I do like to vacuum it to kind of tidy it. We don't really eat up here, but I feel like vacuuming just makes me feel really good. I don't know, having fresh vacuum lines. Eventually, probably in the next year, we are going to take all the carpet out of our house. I'm personally not a carpet person. I'd much rather have the same flooring that I have downstairs and then just have area rugs. But we decided not to do that at the time when we built our house. We just thought it would be like a future project. And now I'm thinking like it's going to be sooner rather than later. I also find that when I clean, I like to do it based on kind of a schedule that I add to my phone, and I like to go up and down. I know a lot of people like to start downstairs and get everything done downstairs and then go upstairs. Some people like to do the opposite. I find that I like to do my bigger spaces. Like I like to start laundry and then do the loft, go downstairs, get the kitchen completely done because I feel like I've reset my entire life when my kitchen is reset, when my dishwasher is empty, when my sink is empty, when all my dishes are done, when my counter spaces are wiped down, when my floors are done. All of that, that's like the heart of your home. And so I love having that done. And it's why I start upstairs and then go downstairs. So this day I was just cleaning up because we did have brunch the day before and I just really needed to empty the dishwasher, get the dishes from the day before into the dishwasher, kind of set it up so I could start it that evening after lunch and dinner this day, and then any dishes my husband had from bringing home from lunch. And I didn't set the dryer on my dishwasher this day, so that's why I'm drying off the dishes. It was just a mishap. Like you have to push the extra button. I don't always do it. It doesn't bother me. I feel like when you have Tupperware, it's so hit or miss whether they're getting dry in the dishwasher, especially mine. I just have a basic dishwasher. I'm also someone who could probably not have a dishwasher. My husband is the one that was like, yeah, let's put it in because it's included. And I was actually like, no, let's take it out and put more. I wanted drawers there because that's something like I don't mind washing dishes. I don't mind doing laundry. Both of those tasks feel very settling to me, like you're tackling it and you can see the process getting done. So I actually really, really enjoy it. I'm also going to use Barkeeper's Friends on Barkeeper's Friends. It's Barkeeper's Friend. On the bottom of my pots, you can see the difference between one being darker from being cooked on and then one being like looking brand new. I recently did it on all of my pots, and I need to do it on my pans because it does take that like burn away, and I love it. So I really like the Method products for cleaning. It's just personal preference. I feel like everybody likes what they like. And that's what I like. I also really like the 7th generation, but as of recent, when I was getting them, like they were always sold out. So I just switched to Method, and I like how they clean. I like how they smell, and I've been getting like the big sizes. I'm going to do a refill here in a second. I've been getting the big sizes on Amazon for really inexpensive, and I feel like it's perfect. That really large refill pack lasts me forever, literally forever, and it's like the same price as one single pack at Target. So, and I know people are like so hit or miss about Amazon, but like, hi, I like to save money, and I feel like most of the world does, and a lot of us don't have the expendable income to, you know, if something costs me $4 for a little thing and I can get one that's 2.5 times bigger for $4, I'm probably going to lean in and get the bigger item. Okay. Like, unless you're like a billionaire and you have a ton of money to waste, then you're probably not cleaning your own house and you don't really care if you're going to save $2 or $3 on a refill pack or a single size. Okay. So yeah, I do utilize Amazon because a lot of times it's a really great way for me to save money. It delivers directly to my door, and I'm okay with that. And if you're not, that's okay. So like I was saying, this is not a deep clean day. This is more of like a reset day. On a deep clean day, I get into my bathroom and I will scrub the entire thing with a scrubber. But because I do things like this once a week and then every other week I kind of do a deep clean, or every other week, like every 3 weeks, I have like a really nice routine. I do have the same quartz on my countertops as I do my entire shower, so it makes things really easy. You don't have to have a lot of different cleaners, so I just have 3. And I did not share with you cleaning all 3 bathrooms this day. I did clean all 3. I did the toilets, the floors, everything. I just kind of did share the hot spots, just because I feel like sometimes, like, I personally don't want to show you guys me cleaning my toilet. I don't really like watching other people clean their toilet. I don't know. Floors, yes, but I didn't do the floors until this evening because I just kind of got sidetracked and didn't tin coat the floors until then. But if you don't have a tin coat, it's like the best thing. It's cordless. It's a sweeper, vacuum, mopper all in one. I'm obsessed. My husband typically is the one that tin coats the floors, but like I said, yesterday we didn't really do any cleaning. We just kind of relaxed and hung out and went to brunch, or had brunch here, and just had a really awesome weekend. And then downstairs, I only have one piece to vacuum. I personally hate vacuuming, but I will tin coat everything. It's so funny to me. But I just have my rug really quickly that I vacuum, and I always vacuum this just once a week just to keep it nice and soft. And I do have a really nice cleaner that I can use on it too, but so far we've been really lucky. We have no stains on anything downstairs, which I'm really happy about because I'm very OCD. Do not eat on my couch. It's cream. Please eat in the designated eating areas. Huge thank you to Fume for sponsoring today's video. I actually got this little piece for my husband. I feel like the entire time we've been together, if life changes a little bit, which currently we are going through a bit of a life change, he is a nail biter. And I thought he would actually really like this as a fidget piece. It is so beautiful, so nice. I'm so happy to work with Fume in today's video to share with you what they're about. It's been obvious for a while that cold turkey is one of the worst ways to stop a bad habit, but the alternative is either cheap chemical fill, medical looking gimmicks, or some weird mind voodoo from your friend's aunt who claims to be a coach. Laser brain surgery, anyone? Okay, maybe it's not that bad, but today's sponsor, Fume, looks at the problem in a different way. They look at it as a behavioral science. Not everything in a bad habit is bad, so instead of forcing yourself to make a large, hard, uncomfortable change, why not keep your habit but switch the bad for the good? Fume is an innovative, award-nominated device that does just that. Instead of electronics, Fume is completely natural. Instead of a vapor, Fume uses flavored air. Instead of harmful chemicals, Fume uses all-natural blends like citrus. Instead of plastic, Fume is made from sustainable materials like real wood. You get it. Instead of bad, Fume is good. It's a habit you're free to enjoy and makes replacing your bad habit. Fume is also adjustable airflow and is designed with movable parts and magnets for fidgeting, giving your fingers a lot to do, which is helpful for calming your anxiety. Stopping is something we all put off because it's hard, but switching to Fume is easy and even fun fun, and best yet, it works. Fume has thousands and not just over-exaggerations of stories from people who've changed their life, and there's no reason that can't be you. It's Fume's mission to accelerate humanity's breakup with destructive bad habits, and the best way to do so is to make it easy to switch to the good ones. I think any way that you can tackle a bad habit in a more positive way is super awesome. I think these pieces are super adorable and super trendy. I also love that, like I said, it can be a little fidget piece. You can hear the little turning. I don't know, it feels really cool, like magnetic. It does have a filter in it and it smells so good, and I actually tried it. It tastes really good too. So anyways, I was hoping this would kind of help him because he doesn't bite his nails all the time, but sometimes if we're sitting on the couch or we're at the movies or we're out and about, I do notice that he does it. And as we know, our nails are just not like the most clean parts of your body, and that's a hard habit to break. So I think sometimes having something to fidget with, or maybe something touching to your lips that isn't your finger, is a much better of a habit, and then you can break that cycle altogether. Head to tryfume.com/Miranda and use code Miranda to save 10% off your journey pack. The journey pack comes with 3 unique flavors and everything you need to finally be free of your habit. That's tryfum.com and use my code Miranda for an additional 10% off your order today. Thanks so much, Fume, for sponsoring today's video. Okay, I have the most of my house cleaned. I have to make the bed yet. We now have 3, well, okay. We now have most of our house filled. Like I'm not sharing my whole house because we are going through like a mini life transition, but we have 3 king size beds in our house, and I haven't ordered additional sheets for this master set because I think I'm gonna go with more creams and neutrals and move the oranges, which I love. If you haven't noticed, my house has a lot of pops of burnt reds and oranges, to a guest room because the dressers that are in my office are going to go to the additional guest room. So we're slowly, like very slowly. And I've had comments over on my cleaning channel before and here on this channel, because we've lived in this house for over a year, but I just have no rush to like basically do everything at once. It's just not my personality. There's not a lot of stuff on my walls. I still have pieces that I haven't decided on, that I haven't ordered, and that's just me personally and how I like to do things. I feel like even from like a social media standard from different influencers and TikTokers and YouTubers, they go hard at their home decor and their ordering and their decorating. I'm a very indecisive person, and I know when I love a piece then I'll buy it, but sometimes it's just kind of like living in my space and having it be the way it is. Once you put things up on the walls, like that's it. I know it sounds so weird, but that's just who I am. So I've spent 52 minutes doing all that you've seen so far. I do need to spend some time editing today because I do have the day off. I do need to spend a little time in my office, but that's what I'm gonna do now. That's boring. I'm not gonna sit there and like film of me just sitting at my computer editing, but I am going to treat myself to a run and a workout. I do have to eat breakfast yet, but I'm feeling pretty good right now. And I did just run a trail race over the weekend. I'm like debating whether or not to like share my full experience of the trail race. I didn't vlog it because I wanted to just be like fully present and enjoy it. And as you can tell, I'm not like a lifestyle vlogger. I don't share my whole life. I share tidbits of home and cleaning and food and budget and stuff. So I don't know if I'll share my whole experience, but I will probably never do a trail race again. I do feel like I kind of wasted my money, and I kind of had that feeling when I signed up, but I was like, no, it'll be fun, and like it was fun, but like I can go out and run that trail any day of the week, any weekend for free. There wasn't really anything exciting about it, I guess, and it was like kind of disorganized, but like I get that that's my personal experience, not everybody's experience. And I know trail races are super low-key. I had a lot of people on Instagram be like, well, that's a trail race that's super low-key. Cool, then like why are we paying for this? Why don't we just get together as a group and run because we like to run? But with that being said, I am actually doing another race here in a couple of weeks. My husband, like when he went to the trail race, he was like, I wish I would have done this with you. He's not much of a runner. We did run together a lot over like the shutdown, the pandemic, COVID, like when everything was, you know, there was nothing else to do. We ran a lot. And at the time he was training for his job, so he needed to run. And so he recently was like, I think I want to start running again. And he's more of a power lifter. He did bodybuilding for like a dozen years. He's done powerlifting for a long time, and he's like, I think I kind of want to run again. So I feel like good about that. Like I kind of encouraged him to, you know, do something with me. We don't really always have the same interests, and I think that's fine. As a couple, you have to kind of be your own person. So we went out for a run yesterday, and it was so awesome to see him. He did amazing. So anyways, I'm gonna do another race here in about 3 weeks, and then I'll probably hang up my racing hat for a while. I feel like racing has good and bad qualities, right? So like, you pay money to race, but then I feel like for me, when I get to the race, I'm like, why did I pay money to do this? I could literally do this at any day. But the training and the commitment is what I like. I'm not like a race day girl, but in order to have all of those wonderful runs, all of those times when you don't want to do something and you do it anyways, and you come out at the other end and you just feel amazing, and you tick day after day after day off of this large 12-week or 14-week program to-do list, it makes you a better, stronger person. Just having that challenge and that commitment, that's what I thrive on. Race day, I could take or leave. If you didn't know, I used to do bodybuilding. Yeah, I did figure for 2 years, and I did bikini for 4 years. And that was another thing, is when I was in college, I thrived on the commitment and the structure and the schedule. That was something that I had every single day for myself. And of course there were days that I didn't want to follow my diet and I didn't want to go to the gym and work out. But every single day that I did that it challenged me, it made me a better person, and it made me just really appreciate so many things. So I feel like kind of the same way with running once I sign up for a race, but race day, I could take or leave, honestly. So anyways, I've talked so much that I'm like dying of thirst. I'm gonna go edit, and I'll see you once I start loading up some more laundry. Are you all feeling productive today? Because I sure am. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Let me know, what are you getting done while I am doing everything around my house today? I love at least one day a week to get everything done around my house like this. It just makes me feel so incredibly set for the week. Like the rest of the week, I don't have to do any laundry. I don't have to do any dishes. I do those things. I constantly am tidying and picking up because that's who I am. But if I didn't, I would feel completely good about my house and my life if I just did it once a week. Anyways, let me know what you're doing down below. What are you doing while you're hanging out with me? Are you sitting and watching and enjoying a cup of coffee or your tea or your lunch? Or are you cleaning alongside me? Are you food prepping? I love to know, as you can see, or as I kind of left a note, I love to listen to true crime when I am doing any kind of movement. If I'm sitting in my kitchen and just like cutting and chopping and cooking, I'll put on the TV and watch some YouTube or have it as background because I like the company. But if I'm moving around a lot, I usually just put on a podcast, especially folding laundry. I know I already told you, I love laundry. It's just such a task that makes me feel like you can physically see what you got done. I feel like it's one, like when I wipe down a mirror, I'm like, okay, cool, it looks a little less dirty. Or when I clean a bathroom, I'm like, okay, it looks good. But when I do laundry, when I do dishes, I love those tasks. So if you want to invite me over at any time, I will do laundry and dishes for you guys. I love it. I don't know what it is. I just take a lot of joy out of simple tasks. They make me happy. Except for grabbing the trash cans, because today's trash day. I'm completely done with home stuff. And my husband called me when I was editing, and he's like, babe, I know you have a really busy day planned. I know how you are. You create a schedule, you get everything done, but is it any possible way you could make cookies? We have someone who is leaving our team and they really like your cookies. And I was like, okay, babe, that'll take me like 10 minutes to put the dough together, put it in the fridge for 2 hours. I feel like I make a very specific plant-based chocolate chip cookie, and it's really good, and everyone that he works with loves it. So I got a little chilly. It's only 52 degrees outside here, which is like chilly for me. But I got everything done, and I'm gonna go for a run. So the outfit I have on, which I have this sweater on it, so you can't really see it now, but black leggings and this top. This is a dupe set that I am obsessed with. It's from Amazon. This is a dupe of the Lululemon Align top, which I have. I bought a couple weeks ago. I bought the black Align top, and then I got the Swift Speed leggings, which I love. But I got the 28-inch instead of the, is it the 23 that they have in store and then the 25 online? Sad that I know that. I used to only wear Lululemon 2010 through 2016. If you saw me, it's like really sad. I was like, at the time I worked somewhere that I had to wear Lululemon leggings as a personal trainer, so I just was like, okay, I'm gonna wear Lululemon all the time. I found this knockoff top for $19 on Amazon, and I actually like it better than the Align tank. I treated myself to a full outfit for my trail race, but obviously I'm going to wear it more than just that. But I always buy only what I need. My husband and I are the same. We literally only buy what we need, and I don't have very many items. I don't have very many new items. I buy a lot of thrifted clothes. The only things I really buy that I feel like I share makes it feel like I buy a lot of things, but I go through a lot of sports bras. I'm hard on my sports bras. I'm hard on my leggings, but I only own like 6 pairs of leggings. So I don't have that much stuff for how active I am, but I decided, you know, I'm gonna go treat myself. I haven't had Lulu in a while. And then after I bought it, I was like, oh, I should ask my friend Lauren if I can find a really good dupe. And these are awesome dupes. I will say the leggings are not quite the same. They don't have the same compression at the top. So I wouldn't feel like this is something I could run like a lot in, because I feel like the sweat would start to hold it down. Plus the Lulu ones have like the little band right here that you can tie if it starts, you know, like it, the drawstring, which I also really love. Again, the compression is different. These are more like a grayish, bluish, navy, charcoal color, not quite black, but this top, I'll link this outfit down below. This top is a different material than the Align, which I prefer to the cotton, and I'm obsessed with it. I'm like one of those people that like tells myself, oh, I'm gonna get one in every color, and then no, I don't. But let's get ready for a run. So if you are someone who walks or runs a lot, I'm gonna link this vest down below. It took me so long to find a vest that I liked. I ordered a lot, I tried on a lot at the local running store. I went to different places, and I finally found one I liked. And this one's very minimal. It's very small. I'm gonna put like a jacket on too because it's cold out. It comes with a water bottle, which is actually drying off right now, but that goes right here. It has multiple pockets. This one has my salt tabs in it, just in a little baggie. This one has chapstick. You gotta have chapstick when you're out running, okay? Like, it's drier than the driest part of the earth here. Actually, might be the driest part of the earth here. And we've had like the rainiest winter. So spot for chapstick right here. Okay, this is also, there's a pocket back here. You can see this, there's a pocket. So for me, I can shove my jacket in there if I want to. I can also put snacks back there. I mean, that's basically a snack pocket, but I really like it. It's very minimal. Has sizers right here. Okay, my husband thought this was the funniest thing. I listened to too much true crime. Did I tell you I was listening to Bailey Saran? Because crime junkie, literally obsessed with Netflix true crime shows. I tell you the one we're going through now, but you know, just think Netflix true crime. I just love it. So this is why I really like this pack, because we hike a lot, hands-free. The fanny pack I like, but if you're like running a lot, it just kind of gets floppy. You're always moving it to be comfortable. Where's my phone? My husband thought this was hilarious. Okay, take your phone. Slide it in your phone pouch. This could be for snacks too. I mean, I don't think you should run without your phone, because you have to think if you get injured, or like if you get someone stalking you. Okay, you unsnap this. It has a snap and a Velcro. There's a plastic thing here so you can see your phone. So if you're out running, you're running. Oh, I think I got a text message. You can pop this open, you can text, you can call. It's pretty cool. So you don't have to stop. So like if someone's chasing you, like in an ice cream truck, and you know they're trying to kidnap you, you don't have to be like, oh, where's my phone, fanny pack, you know, belt. You, bam, got you, 911. What's your emergency? Trust me, okay? You can never be too safe. So, anyways. I'm gonna go for a run. You'll see snippets of here in a second. I actually didn't take you along for my run today. I put my phone in my vest and I took off, and I don't know, I just was like really enjoying the time I had. I rarely get to run outside during the week because I'm at work, and then when I have the chance, it's just, I don't know, I lose myself. Anyways, here we are. Let's make some cookies together. So I get a lot of questions on Instagram when I make a plant-based cookie. I just use plant-based butter, and I use an egg powder substitute. And basically, there you go. I mean, you can find tons of different recipes on Pinterest if you want to go more in depth. But I make a really sticky dough, and I kind of have like a pre-measure, but it's kind of like bread where every time I make it, it's based on consistency, not measurement. So I know what I'm looking for. And then I put the dough in the refrigerator for about 2 hours, preheat my oven, and make the cookies and let them cool down. And they end up being the most chewy, tasty cookies ever. You'll actually see a recipe over on my blog, and I'll link it down below if you want to check it out. But cookies just make me happy, and they make other people happy, so I continue to make them. Thank you so much for spending this productive day with me. I really enjoyed spending it with you. Again, let me know in the comments below, what were you productive doing today? Or maybe you were just taking a rest day and enjoying this video. A lot of you tell me you watch me when you do cardio, you walk on your treadmill, some of you are running or biking, some of you tune in to me when you're meal prepping or when you're cleaning your house. I love hearing how you enjoy my videos. It always helps me kind of like get to know my audience and just feel like you're my besties. So thank you so much for watching today's video. I will actually type the cookie recipe and put it in the description box below, but there is a cookie recipe on my blog. You can see a lot of different recipes if you want to head over there and check it out. It's very easy to search. And just thank you so much for joining me today. Here is a finished cookie. I dipped them in some dark chocolate and sprinkled a little sea salt. Have a great day.